Morning, what's good? We out here, you know the drill, it's Sean, and welcome back to the channel. Going off patch today, away from the Peak District, down in Malvern Hills, down in the Cotswolds, Worcestershire area. And with the end of lockdown and staying at home, it's been a chance to get out and explore new areas. This is the first time getting out and away from the peaks. Down here with Adrian, Jamie, Brooke, and of course Louis the sausage dog, sort of the biggest explorer out of a lot of us. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what we can do today. I'll be honest, I don't know too much about the Malvern Hills or the Malvern area. I think I've seen it sort of through various people's Instagrams. So yeah, just looking forward to seeing what we've got to. 17, 18k loop. The hike that we've chosen to do starts you off down in the village of Malvern. You walk through it, down through the village, up through the woodlands where we are now. It should bring us out on top. So whoever said it might snow, might rain. Looks a little bit cloudy, but the sun is starting to break through. Look at this little rock face. So yeah, looking forward to exploring a new area. As I say, I absolutely love the Peak District, but I've just been absolutely hammering it the past few weekends. So yeah, looking forward to getting off patch, seeing somewhere new and seeing what we get up to. So anyway, let's go. Continue to work our way up. The sun keeps dashing in and out, so the jacket's come off. Now the sun's gone away, I feel like I want to get it back out. It's quite a gentle incline the whole way really. Just kind of zigzags its way up. Nothing too sort of straight and direct uphill. So far so good. Some class views down over the Cotswolds behind. And we're not even at the top, so I can imagine on a clear day, be able to see for miles up here. So if we don't get the views we quite want today, I'm sure we'll be coming back. It's about an hour from Adrian, so yeah, not a bad journey over here, to be fair. Yeah, looking forward to seeing what else we can get up to. Hoping there's some good views, hoping it clears up, the sun comes out, and yeah, get some good views. I don't have the drone or the GoPro, just filming everything today on the iPhone. But yeah, just let me know in the comments below how things are played out with the iPhone, because I do have a Canon camera, but this is just far easier when I'm hiking. Quite like using that Canon for the B-roll shots or the sort of sit down videos if I end up doing any of them. And yeah, that was me almost tripping. But yeah, let me put the camera away so I can focus on walking for a bit. See you guys at the top or at another point of interest. Let's go. Oh, you can probably tell I do sound a little bit full of cold. It's not COVID. We have to do lateral flow tests for work, so I've been doing those and it's not COVID. Just your standard cold, but I feel right now it's more embarrassing to cough in public than it is to fart, man. Cough, everyone's looking at you, but fucking hell. Yeah, so far so good with COVID. Not quite yet. But yeah, you can see for miles now. Really impressive area, and honestly quite nice to see some weather that's not the peaks as well, as I've just been doing that for so long, for the past 4 or 5 months. It's nice to get out to new areas with the kind of step back from lockdown or easing the rules of lockdown. Let's keep it going. See Jamie and Adrian heading up. This one's called End Hill. It's slightly off the route, which I will post down below. It's all trails as always, but I don't feel there's any set route that you have to do here. It feels like just a continuation of loads of hills, loads of ridges. You just end up going where you want. So even though this is the route that we're doing on the All Trails one, you can come here and make up your own route quite easily. I think it's an area that, with Adrian only being an hour away, we'll probably come back to, because I think you can head right down and over that way to some other hills, other summits. But we'll be doing today, heading back on ourselves. You might be able to see the path through there, up and over, see where it takes us. But just taking in these panoramic views. Let's keep moving. The wind's starting to pick up now, so might be time to get the muffler back out, but heading up to Table Hill, I believe this was called. We've just been on End Hill. Getting to the top now. Looks like there's another big one in the distance. I'll have to get back on Old Trail to see what it's called, but yeah, as I say, it just seems like it's hill after hill, kind of ridge after ridge. what an area. We've seen mountain bikers, there's people out every day walking their dogs, so really it seems like an area that's accessible, really kind of suitable for anyone and everyone. But yeah, never been down here. If you have been to Malvern Hills before, do leave a comment below. Let me know where, if I come back here, what route I should be doing or what I should be keeping an eye out for, because I can imagine there's some little hidden gems around here. I heard there was some caves, and we haven't come across any just yet, but awesome area. Let's keep taking these hills off anyway. And here comes the lads. Hill number 3, Sugarloaf Hill. The wind is probably picking up, so I will have to get that muffler out and off up there. It's a beacon, I think. See if we can get there.
Don't be ashamed to call, 'cause I will be so sad to know you cry alone. Oh yeah, where I wanna be is wherever you are. Oh, if you're a friend in need, I'm wherever you need me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
On, so you might see it in the video on the screen here with Adrian. Just at the top, we've just come past the Grid Point and the Beacon Summit, quite a popular area, probably quite central to all the routes you can do around here, probably takes you up there. So yeah, I'll put some footage that we filmed when we was up there, but I say you don't want to spend too much time because there is people waiting for their own photos and you don't want to be that guy, although you do always want to get your shot. But yeah, carrying on going, heading over the other ridges behind us. There's quite a few more to do, and then I think we're going to stop off for lunch somewhere, get out the wind anyway, and go from there. But yeah, really enjoyable loop so far. Definitely recommend if you're down and about this area, get it done. So down off the hill in a bit of a wind trap, 5 hills down so far, Brooks singing in the background. So what are the hills? End Hill, Table Hill, Sugarloaf Hill, up at the Worcestershire Beacon where the trig was, and then Summer Hill. Don't know how many more we've got to go. Here's another map. Adrian taking it in. But yeah, bit of a wind trap, so just want to do a little bit of a recap here. Still is cloudy, sun's starting to come out a little bit. Yeah, we're carrying on going.
I was living a lie, this is my confession. I was living a lie before we met. There were so many nights full of dark temptation. There were so many nights that I regret. You gave me something that I can hold on to, a little light when I'm down on my knees. I was so lost in myself when I found you, but in that moment you made me believe.
Apologies if these little clips in between the hills do get somewhat repetitive. It's only got one go down, film back where you've been, so the sort of B-roll in between these speaking clips might be quite similar, but I'll have to see when I get back and edit it all. But I'm just trying to film each time we get to a new hill. Go up here to Jubilee Hill. I'll show you on the second half. Not halfway, but the second part of the hills. It seems to be a bit of a big figure of 8. We just crossed over at a point where you start to do the second part of the 8. And then once we get over here, we'll loop back on ourselves. Again, a really enjoyable walk. Sun's coming back out. Want to give it a go for sure. Top of Jubilee Hill. Fantastic panoramic views. And that way is the Cotswolds, Cheltenham Way. Shout out to Laura Ian. Oh, they're now back, I think. And not sure that way. Again, new area to me. I don't claim to on the channel know all the geography of where I'm heading. It's just me heading out for hikes, taking you guys with me. Now head up the final hill on the loop, aptly named Pinnacle Hill. I think you can see Hertfordshire Beacon over there. We're not heading that way today. You've got the Worcestershire Beacon over there too. Got the wind muffler on, so hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad because it is quite windy and open up here. It's just mad panoramic views all the way around. Hopefully the camera's doing it some justice. So we've got to the bottom point of that figure of 8. So I can actually see the path where we'll head back on. So over my shoulder, where those guys are walking up over there, we'll head down the hill over there. We'll come back, walk down through that forested tree line area, back up towards the beacon, over the other side, back to the car, and that'll be the figure of 8. Malvern Hill's done. I'd say it's just been nice to get away from the peaks. In fact, with the wind being like this, I'll check back in when the wind dies down somewhere else. See you in a bit. So Pinnacle Hill actually turned out to be the penultimate hill. There was one more left, but it's kind of in a forest, Black Hill, and we've now come back on ourselves and we'll be heading up the trail back towards where we've come from. So if we are to go back up more hills, I think it will just be the ones we've already come on, but that's 8 done so far. Yeah, not bad to tick off 8 for the first time being here. Probably can't see too much because of the sort of the bushes and the trees here, but it brings you down and around Black Hill and then back up towards the Worcestershire Beacon. Let's keep it moving.
You give me freedom, freedom, freedom I've been looking for. Freedom, freedom is you. You give me freedom, freedom. You give me freedom I've been looking for. You give me freedom, freedom. You give me freedom I've been looking for.
In the sun, it's hailing. I think it stopped, but yeah, I've just got in the sun in these trees and it started to hail. Bizarre. It's like its own little microclimate today. Come on, Brooke, give me a wave. Whee! She said to subscribe as well. Yes, this place just kind of comes out of nowhere. Was it Earnslaw Lake? The rules are Malvern Hills, no fishing, no drinking, no diving. Louis, watch out! Yeah, it just seems like right in the middle of all the hills, this little lake. Anyway, back to the path. To be fair, probably 3/4 way around now. I think we're just kind of going parallel to the hills where we were, a little bit more flatter, kind of coming through the woods, the trees. And then we'll be back in the little town of Malvern. And that'll be that. So I'll check in when we get there and probably sign off for the day. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it so far. I'm actually now back at the car. I was going to sign out earlier, but the rain came thundering down. It's luckily just stopped whilst we got changed at the car. But yeah, that's the Malvern Hills vlog. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's go.